It's time now for Countywide, a special presentation of Yavapai Broadcasting News. Join News Director Paul David and News Editor Philip Catafamo as they talk with our community's leaders, newsmakers, and people in the know. You'll hear about the hot topics in Yavapai County that affect all our lives. And now here's today's Countywide.
Welcome to Countywide. I'm Paul David. As always, it is great to have you in studio with us today. We are sitting down with two folks today. We've got Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach, SAVCO, President Jack Ross. Welcome to studio, Paul, for the first time. And then Secretary Karen Brown.
Barrow.
Yes. And I know you very well. You've been in here numerous times.
Right.
Yeah, for the Toys for Tots.
Sedona Toys for Tots,
Sedona
yes.
Toys for Tots, okay. So let's give you some information. SAVCO.org is the website you want to look for. They're on Facebook as too, SAVCO Sedona. Their email is savco89a@gmail.com, and I'll repeat this stuff, and it's going to be coming up on the screen too, but those of you listening on the radio, be ready to write these things down later on. A phone number for you is 860-705-2163, and that gets them to you, Jack?
It right? Does, Paul.
Okay,
yes.
All right, 860-705-2163. Okay, so some things have changed in terms of the Marine Corps?
Yes, sir. The Marine Corps League, the national organization, kind of put out the word not too long ago, 5 months ago, that all their organizations should be 501c4s. And we looked into what that meant. There are two big impacts there. One, the 4 is not necessarily tax deductible, although the Marine Corps League said, hey, we have a letter that goes back to the late 1940s that would allow it. But there's some organizations that would not touch it anymore. So that would impact our funding directly. So we had to figure a way around that. And the other issue we were having, unrelated to the nonprofit status, was manning the Marine Corps League properly. The national organization mandates that all the officers be prior Marines. Karen's not a prior Marine, I'm not a prior Marine. I'm a Navy guy, which is just as good, but I could not hold any position. So we were running out of people to hold these important positions. So to stay alive and keep doing what we think are good things for the community, we figured out a way to turn it into a 501c3, maintain the proper nonprofit status, and keep the core mission still going on. So that's where we are now. Name change, we've got the same mission, you know, the Toys for Tots, scholarships, Pets for Vets, those kind of programs.
So you're staying a 501c3?
Yes.
You avoid going to the 501c4 because you're switching?
Exactly right, okay. Paul.
All right. And it opens it up so that anybody can actually be on the board of directors for you guys.
Absolutely. And,
okay.
and just like we got different colored shirts here, that means different people can come in. Male, female, we have some youngsters involved who do great fundraising. We can talk about them in a minute. But yeah, anybody can come in. We welcome anybody, all different levels of what they hope to do for the community. If they just want to do a few hours here, that's fine. But the more people we get in, the better things we can do, so come on down.
So I should make this clear, I'm not a veteran, but I could come and join SAVCO if I wanted to and participate.
Absolutely.
At any level in there as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm not a veteran.
Yeah.
So, yes. In fact, I encourage women to look into this organization because there's a lot of things that they could do that are really interesting, and we welcome everybody. Everybody's welcome to be a member.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's nice. So it's a positive thing then.
Absolutely positive. Yeah. We're real happy with the direction we're going. And then the name change went real easy. We talked to the bank, we talked to the national organization. It's not like we pulled the rug out and said, this is what we're doing.
Right.
All up front, this is how we're going to handle the funding. Because one issue, Paul, is if we did not do the name change, the way to disband a 501c3, which we had to do to become a C4 if we stayed at the Marine Corps League, you got to give everything away. You give all your assets to other nonprofits.
Oh.
So you had to disband. You had to disband and then reform. It made it more complicated.
Wow.
So this we were able to keep everything in-house. We're still meeting the obligations of scholarships that the Marine Corps League hands out to the Sedona students. And now there'll be SAVCO scholarships going forward. But the prior ones that we still have on the books for another 3 years from the Marine Corps League, we're meeting those obligations, which we're more than happy to do. That's what that's why we're here.
Right, right. That's great. Now, Karen, you're here this year earlier than you normally are. I don't think I usually have you in until, I don't know, late November. Yeah, just before Christmas.
Right.
And Karen's always here with her husband talking about Toys for Tots.
Exactly.
And by then, you've had the boxes out and the toys are coming in and all that stuff is already happening, where it's more of a, we need volunteers to help get things put together, or and families that need some help, sign up. So let me ask you this, how is Toys for Tots coming along this year?
It's coming along. We're getting things organized. I already placed an order for toys, so I know they're coming. And I've contacted some of the, like the schools and different organizations. So it's coming along. We will need volunteers. We will need, they can go to our Toys for Tots website and register. I'm still getting all of that updated and organized, but we ordered a huge shipment of books, so every child's going to be getting a book. We got a really good deal on some hardbound books.
Okay.
So,
so that's nice, because normally, like I said, we're already well underway. So,
right.
I mean, do you happen to know at all how many people you're going to be helping out this year, or how many people need help?
Well, in June, the Red Rock News reported that there was probably going to be a decline in enrollment at the Sedona schools, but I just read last week that they actually have more. So it's looking good. Last year we served about 1,000 kids. It's not just Sedona. So we serve Sedona, but we also provide toys to Beaver Creek, Kiwanis, and Oak Creek School. And last year we actually had so much that we sent some to Flagstaff and some out to the Hopi Reservation. Okay. So it was a little over 1,000 children that we served.
So if we encourage people right now who are listening and watching to go ahead and donate funds at the moment.
Oh, sure.
You'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take it anytime.
Okay. Okay. I kind of assumed that would be the case, but I like the fact that we're kind of jumping into this a little bit earlier this year, so maybe if we have more funds come in, then that would be great. Now, you also encourage people for Toys for Tots, if they want to, they can go out and purchase. Like myself, I would want to go purchase that action figure that I think some 7-year-old boy is going to wind up getting. I think, well, that's pretty cool. I would want that on Christmas Day. So I can go out and get those toys, and then eventually you guys do have your boxes set up at different businesses and locations around town?
I believe that's right about the middle, or it's either the beginning of November or the middle of November we put the boxes out. We put them out, it seems like a bit early, but I think they're good to get them out into the public and get them so they see them. But sure, if they see any toys for sale,
pick them up now. Pick them up and hold on to them, and then you'll have the boxes set up. You'll send me something, right?
Oh, sure.
You send me something when you're about ready to put the boxes out. With the information and for donations and things like that, and then we will go ahead and air that, and then hopefully we'll be
giving out bicycles again this year.
Oh.
So last year we distributed bicycles. I think the last 4 or 5 years we distributed bicycles to families that needed them. They're for younger children, like their first bicycle. So I think we're going to go up to maybe age 8 on bicycles this year.
Okay.
So I haven't quite decided how we're doing that. It kind of depends on COVID and things like that. Last year we had to hold it outdoors, and we reduced how many kids were coming through.
We don't want to do that, though, if we can help it.
Reduce it? No, we don't want to reduce it.
We don't want to do that. If we don't have to, we don't want to do that. So
yeah, it really worked out well last year.
Okay. So if you want to buy something now and then hold on to it, and then we'll let you know what you can do to donate it. We got to take our first break, okay? Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach, SAVCO, President Jack Ross, Secretary Karen Barrow in studio today. Stick around, Countywide back in just a couple minutes.
Terrifying Jobs, Bull Rider, take 2.
Cliff, this seems like a really terrifying job. Why do you do it?
I love protecting the bull riders when they get bucked up.
How big are these bulls?
12 to 2,200 pounds of pure muscle.
You're not cowed by any of this, obviously. Is there anything that scares you?
Yeah, distracted drivers terrify me.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
The EPA says C&B Construction ranks in the top 1% nationally. C&B Construction invites you to see what energy efficiency and indoor air quality can be. We have won another Department of Energy Innovation Award, and C&B Construction is the only contractor in the country to win 6 consecutive EPA Indoor Air Plus awards. Experience our zero-energy, move-in-ready homes at Crossroads at Mingus.
C&B Construction, locally respected, nationally recognized. Find out more at C&B Homes.com.
Award-winning Soundbites Grill is an entertainment restaurant located in uptown Sedona at the Hyatt Pinion Point Resort. Open for lunch and dinner, featuring fresh fish, all-natural hand-cut beef, even a full vegan menu. Family-friendly, open 11:30 to 9, late dining on Friday and Saturday. Soundbites Grill has some of the best views of the Sedona Red Rocks. Offers world-class entertainment, food, fun, and music.
Welcome back to Countywide. We're talking with Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach SAVCO President Jack Ross, Secretary Karen Brown, the website, Barrow. Just kidding. Just kidding. The website is savco.org, SAVCO.org, and then they've got their Facebook, SAVCO Sedona. And then the email is savco89a@gmail.com. And a phone number for you if you want to go directly through the phone for Jack is 860-705-2163. All right, so we hit the Toys for Tots. We got the direct veteran assistance. We got a little something like that, but Jack, you were saying during the break that we want to kind of expand on that, but you do have some services available there.
We do, Paul. That's exactly right. And we're looking for fresh people to bring in new ideas of how we can help veterans. Currently, we do Pet for Vets, and the big supporters of that are two young ladies, Gracie and Tavano Moskoff, and their dad helps organize their musical expeditions. They're where they go out, their venues where they play. They've got well over 100 cover songs from the 70s and 80s, and they do a great job, and they contribute their proceeds to these programs. It's just great. And they're going to be at Vino di Sedona for our open house here next month. And occasionally we get requests for veteran assistance if somebody's having a difficult time. We'll look at the situation, and if we can financially help them, we'll do that also. But we're always looking for new ways to explore to help veterans. There's so many out there these days that do need help. So get word to us, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, and you said Pets for Vets was something you brought up.
Correct.
Okay.
So, Karen, you were there when this went down, right?
Right. Well, Gracie and Tavona have a band, and it's called Kaleidoscope Red Rocks. So they donate their tips to the Sedona Humane Society, and they have a program called Pets for Vets. So if somebody comes into the Humane Society and wants to adopt a pet, there are funds to help them do it so that they don't have to go through all the pay for the proceeds to adopt a pet, and that's what it's all about.
Okay.
So Gracie and Tavona actually developed that program here in Sedona. I think there are some other programs in other areas that are similar.
It's a good idea. I've done several vet shows, and I know one thing when it comes to the veterans, it seems like transportation's a very difficult thing, because the Prescott VA is I think it's the only hospital in the area that they can go to, maybe?
It's the only hospital, but they can come to Cottonwood.
I think, there's something that was developed here in the Verdi Valley, huh?
Yeah, there's an office in Cottonwood.
But I know transportation's always been an issue. I remember doing a show with a guy years ago who was trying to get a van put together so he could transport people back and forth between here and the Prescott VA. So transportation's always a thing I think about. Scholarships. You guys have scholarships. You mentioned that you've got a few years of scholarships that you're going to go ahead and cover anyways, but then you've got more scholarships coming along.
Absolutely, Paul. Yeah, so the Marine Corps League started the scholarship program years ago, and when we did the name change, we're certainly taking care of that obligation moving forward, because those guys and young ladies are already in college doing great. So we have 3 years left under the Marine Corps League to take care of those scholarships. And SAVCO will be offering scholarships moving forward. And Karen is the head scholarship person, so.
Oh.
Take it away, Karen.
Well, and it's a unique scholarship, so it's not just a one-time scholarship. It's a 3-year scholarship.
Oh.
And so they get awarded, it's for Sedona Red Rock High School seniors, and they would get awarded the scholarship in their senior year at high school. When they graduate, they do not get any funds their freshman year. They get funds their sophomore, junior, and senior year. And at this point, the scholarship is $1,500 a year. After their freshman year, they turn in their transcripts. If they're doing well, then they get awarded the scholarship. So it's a merit-based type scholarship. But
that's good. I like that. So
right.
Yeah, show us what you're going to do in your freshman year. You're serious about this, and then after that, boom, it goes into play.
So we have to have, when we award a scholarship for that student, we have to have those funds. We keep those funds available. We've got them there for 3 years.
Okay.
So it's a really good scholarship.
Okay, all right. And then this is all available on the website, savco.org, right? Savco.org. If you want to go there, savco.org, that you can get more information about everything we're talking about today. That's where I went for the information I have. And then Dawn, of course, sent me the rest of it. 89 flags on 89A and acts of remembrance. I remember when I lived in Sedona, you would drive down Burger King, and then there was the Andrew Brearley. Is that right? Andrew Brearley's
cut off there.
Yeah, right there at Brewer Road. That's where the flags would usually be. Is that where it still takes place? No, it's not there.
This is different.
Those were back. That was back in the day, though.
I do know what you're talking about.
Okay.
No, the flags are on the poles, the utility poles.
89.
Oh, the power poles. Okay, all along, up and down 89.
The
okay,
whole
great.
way, and in fact, it's too bad we don't have a picture because it is fabulous.
Oh, I'm sure.
When you drive down and the sun is behind those flags and they're on both sides of the highway, it is beautiful.
You got those red rocks in the background looking all nice too. So what? Tell me a little more about why did we want to talk a little bit about 89 flags on 89A?
Numerous times a year, we put the flags up. For instance, next week, 9/11, Patriot Day, and flags are going up, I think, on Thursday, and they come down on Monday. Next month, they'll be up there for first responder remembrance.
Okay.
And then, of course, Memorial Day and 4th of July. 89A, that's where we put up 89 flags, and it has grown in the last year ago. Ray Stuvey, who just left the area, he's moving to Florida, initiated the program, and he got help from the Kiwanis, and they're doing Uptown now with the flags up there. Not as many because there's less poles up there,
but still.
But again, it's a great patriotic thing that the Kiwanis have stepped up, so we coordinate together with that, with ATV rentals. They loan us a couple ATVs to help get this done. We load up the back with a bunch of flags, and we've got volunteers. Usually we need about 8 people to accompany each ATV, and it's great exercise, right, Karen? We walk down 89A.
I haven't done it.
We got 2 guys carrying a ladder. They throw a ladder up on a pole. Somebody climbs up. Somebody hands them the flag, and we get the flags up and get them down. And we have first responder flags that go up, and that's why it's in our email address also, SAVCO89, just to bring a little more attention to the flags there. But that's why we do. That's our little patriotic thing to do, and we're always looking for help. Catherine Stillman heads up that program. She is not a member of SAVCO, but she's a retired Capitol police officer. Does a great job getting the volunteers organized. Okay, it's 0700, we're meeting here, and we're getting this done. Hour and a half, it's all done, and you've walked a mile and a half, climbing up and down ladders. It's good exercise.
All right, let's take our second break. Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach, SAVCO, in studio today. President Jack Ross, Secretary Karen Barrow. Website is savco.org, and phone number 860-705-2163. Stick around, Countywide back in just a couple minutes.
Who doesn't dream of home improvements? Perhaps your kitchen, the real living room. Maybe the bathroom, where you bookend your day. Langstrand Contracting is your one-stop shop from tear down to finishing touches. With 35 years of experience, Chris and his team will work with you to match your family's style and budget. Call Langstrand Contracting today for guidance in bringing your vision to life.
Hi, this is Greg at Verdi Solar Power. You know, Arizona has lots of clean, renewable sunshine, and we want to help you take advantage of it with our quality solar installations, and we offer to beat any written offer on a residential solar electric system. So bring us your electric bill and let us show you how solar power will save you money. We're located conveniently here in the Verdi Valley and are dedicated to helping the valley go solar. So remember, the energy solution comes up every morning.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verdi Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles.
Welcome back to Countywide. We've got just a few minutes left of the program with you. Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach. Sedona Area Veteran and Community Outreach, SAVCO. President Jack Ross, Secretary Karen Barrow. SAVCO.org is the website. Again, the phone number is 860-705-2163. You'll also find them on Facebook. And then email. If you want to email them, it's savco89a@gmail.com. Golf tournament coming up in just a few days. It's sold out, but people can still participate if they want to. How can we participate if we want to help out?
Come down to the Oak Creek Country Club in Sedona. Gordy Garvey has set up a great program there for the 124 or so golfers we have. But there's a ton of silent auction items. You can walk around. They'll be displayed on the tables. Put your name down and your bid.
And I think there's a 50-50 raffle too.
50-50 raffle they can participate in. So generous contributions from around the Verdi Valley to make this happen. Photographs, trips, dinners, all sorts of coupons. And all the money goes towards SAVCO, the program's Toys for Tots, the scholarship program.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything, Karen?
The flag program and direct veteran assistance. It goes there, and we do a lot of community outreach too. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Civil Air Patrol cadets.
You're saying that, and it spreads out quite a bit. There's a lot of different things that you guys are trying to touch and help out through that. So yeah, if you've got some money that you want to give to a good cause, this would be a good one for that. So that's coming up this Saturday, September 4th at 8:30 a.m. So you could have breakfast and everything and just go hang out for the day in the sunshine, because it's supposed to be...
What are you doing, Paul? Come on down.
It's supposed to be pretty nice out. I'm going to enjoy the fact the sun's going to be out for a little while. It's been so rainy. No complaints about that. And then the other thing we want to squeeze in the next 60 seconds here is SAVCO social events going to come up on Sunday, October 24th. It'll be from 3 to 6 p.m. at Vino de Sedona. Okay, so what are we going to do there? Eat?
There'll be food provided, and you can have wine or beer, whatever you would like, and just come out and meet the members and find out what we're all about.
So it's more of a social type thing where I can actually come out and kind of pick your brain, Jack, a little bit, and kind of get to meet you guys and see if this is an organization I want to get involved with. And
absolutely, Paul. That's exactly what it's for. It's the first time we've done this, and we're hoping to get some good participation. If you're free, come on by. If you think you're interested, come on by October 14th. We meet there at the Elks Club in Sedona. They host us there. That's at 1800 or 6 p.m. We meet for our normal meetings, but people are welcome to come there and check us out also. But if you want just a more open environment, Vino de Sedona will be it on the 24th.
Kind of meet and greet the SAVCOs and the potential volunteers coming in or other members coming in.
And we're going to have music there. Kaleidoscope, the two young ladies we mentioned before, will be providing some music there. So it should be a fun night.
All right. We're out of time. Jack, it was great meeting you. Karen, nice to have you back. You should change your name to Brown, though. You really should. I'm all stuck on that Brown thing. All right. Website again is savco.org. Savco.org. Phone number is 860-705-2163. That's today's Countywide. As always, we thank you for watching and listening, and we'll talk to you again next time.